on a trailer load of grapes, fresh off the vine from the sunshine state of California. Send this one out for all you hag fans out here on the highway.
You got that guitar now? Sounds good.
Oh yeah. Oh, come on with it, little Willie.
My hat don't hang on the same nail too long. My ears can't stand to hear the same old song. I don't leave the highway long enough, bogged down in the mud. I've got rambling fever in my blood.
Well, I caught this rambling fever long ago. Yeah, when I first heard a lonesome was so blown. And if anyone ever said I gave a damn man, they damn sure told you wrong. I've had rambling fever all along. Rambling fever.
You noticed on the video, you probably saw on the video, that I moved this thing, and I did that for a reason.
The kind that can't be measured by degrees.
Rambling fever.
There ain't no kind of cure for my disease. Sometimes I like to bed down on the sofa.
Anyways, we originally put it on a trailer, and I thought it was in a good spot. The blade, I had the blade positioned all the way back here, right up tight against the step. There was maybe an inch there with the blade tight up against the rear step. So, and I thought it was good there, and I jumped down and I was looking at it from the side, and having the digger bar on the back, I'm not sure what that digger bar weighs, but from what I understand, it's got a considerable amount of weight to it. So I was looking at it and I thought, man, I don't know, it's not sitting as far back as I'd like it to be. So I ended up asking the guy if he'd pick the blade up and just move it back a little bit further, and I'm pretty glad I did, because once I got reattached to it and got a good look at my gauges, turned out that this thing is sitting almost exactly right where it needs to be. It's about 39, a little over 39,000 pounds on my drive tires. So I'm glad I moved it back, because we definitely would have been over on the drive tires had I not done that. So
Oh yeah. Spend the early morning drinking coffee, talking about when I'll be coming back.
that's the positioning is so tricky. Like there's no real mathematical. This is just experience. Like I looked at that thing, I jumped down, I looked at it, and what I was thinking when I looked at it, well, man, I wish I could show you the side of this thing. When I looked at it, is more than half of the unit itself was forward of my center light. My center marker light is dead center on my trailer, and about half the unit was forward of that. And with that digger blade on the back, not knowing how much that thing weighs, but knowing that it adds some weight to it, I just thought, man, if you take, if this is your chunk, assuming that the whole thing weighs this much, and I really don't count the blade in much when I'm doing that, because there is some weight to the blade, but it's not a lot. So, comparable to the whole unit, it's not a lot. So you take the main unit and try to position it in the right place on the trailer, and that's what I was looking at when I got off and looked at it on the side, and I was thinking to myself, man, that it needs to go back a little bit. That is what I was looking at, was the main unit itself. Where was it sitting on the trailer? So now I got it, I ran it back. It's probably 3 foot rear of center is where it's positioned right now. And we had to bring the blade, we had to pick the blade up and put it down on the back deck in order to do that. But that's what I was thinking when I looked at that and I saw that I didn't think the weights were right. That's what I was looking at. So
I don't let no woman tie me down.
I'll never get too old to get around.
I wanna die along the highway and ride away like some old highline pole.
Rest this rambling fever in my soul. Yeah. Rambling fever,
The kind that can't be measured by degrees.
rambling fever.
There ain't no kind of cure for my disease.
Put that hammer down, Tommy. That's country music right there, buddy.
Damn right, old son.
One more time.
I'll fire them things up, boys. Been out here on this highway, rolling on now 20 years. Just like my dad before me, coffee, blood, sweat, and tears. I'm addicted to the white line, a prisoner of the road. Ain't no cure for this disease. It breeds us outlaws and rogues. When they locked me up, they handed me the keys. I'm pulling 18 years of life with no chance of parole. My heart belongs to Jesus, but this highway owns my soul. It's a crime, I'm doing time just to send it on down the line. I'm pulling 18 gears, 18 gears, 18 gears of life. Some say I'm semi-crazy, my God, it's hard to tell. This diamond tuck and leather just might be my padded sail. Those pictures on my dashboard where I've watched my kids grow up, I thank God they understand the cost of diesel in my blood. They know this rambling man and what sets me free. I'm pulling 18 years to life with no chance of parole. My heart belongs to Jesus, but this highway owns my soul. It's a crime, I'm doing time just to send it on down the line. I'm pulling 18 years, 18 years, 18 years of life. I'm pulling 18 years of life with no chance of parole. My heart belongs to Jesus, but this old highway owns my soul. It's a crime, I'm doing time just to send it on down the line.
what's going on, everybody? So you got to see that load today, the D6 Dozer. You just saw the video on that load, man. That was today is a good day to be a duck. Like, man, it was just, that was really the worst case scenario weather-wise too. Like, it's 37 degrees and raining, just pouring down rain. It really didn't look like it on the video how bad it was raining, but it was pouring down rain the whole time I was there. So that was miserable, but I think my jacket, I don't know, I think it's going to take days for that thing to dry. So I got it loaded. Obviously, you saw that. Got it loaded. I'm in Mount Vernon, Illinois right now. Stopped for the night. And I was just getting ready to... sorry, that thing timed out on me. I was just getting ready to put my permit route into my GPS, and I figured I'd show you that since I talked about it. And it's not a real
to highlighted route.
Not a real common thing with GPSs to be able to put a permit route in. So I'm just going to put a couple of the routes in, show you how it works, and then I'll finish it up off camera. But just wanted you to see how easy this really is. So let me get this thing set up, and I will put my glasses on here, because you got to be able to see. All right, so this is what we've got. Maybe this will work better. Okay, so there's my screen. I don't know what I did. Okay, there we go. So this is the screen you normally see when your GPS is running, and all I have programmed in there right now. Close this out. Oh, close this out so it's out of the way. Okay. All I did was I just used the VC feature to put in my address for my delivery, and this is what I got right here. So all you do here is touch the screen anywhere, and it's going to pull up these three boxes right here on the side. This bottom one right here, there, trying to put a waypoint in it. This bottom one right here, that's the one you want to click, and it'll ask you and say okay. Now then it pulls up the route that you've got. So all you got to do now is find the route you're supposed to go on and then tap on it. I know that Illinois got me doing some goofy stuff out of Mount Vernon here. They got me running across this Route 15 clear over here to Route 45 and coming down Route 45. So what I'll do here is I'll just touch this screen right there on Route 15, and it'll calculate for a second, and there you go. That's the route that I need to go. So it's really that simple. And it takes a few minutes when you're doing multiple states, but it's as simple as that. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my route in GPS for tomorrow, and I'll probably run in here and grab a shower, and hopefully I'll get the video from loading today edited out while I'm in there at the restaurant or whatever, and get something posted tonight. So I'll talk to you guys all in the morning. I may shoot a little video later, I don't know. We'll see if I got something I want to talk about, but we'll talk to you guys in the morning for sure. Hope everybody has a great night. Hope everybody's being safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Welcome back, everybody. So finally stopped raining. So I thought since it stopped raining, and I think I'm parked underneath a light. So I figured I'd jump out real quick, show you securement on this thing, go over positioning a little bit. I mentioned it in the video. I put a little caption up on the screen that said that I was moving it because I didn't like it, but I'll explain that here in a minute. So I figured I'd jump out, show you securement on this thing, and go over a couple things. So shut this truck down for a second. Better take a break tonight. All right. All right. There we go. It's kind of tight quarters here. I got van trailers on both sides of me. I actually think there was a comment on one of the videos. I think there was a comment on one of the videos a couple videos ago about parking and whether I found a problem parking or not. This I'll show you both sides of this nightmare. This one isn't too bad. It's kind of close, but it isn't too bad the way I had to pull in here. But then this side over here, man, I'm really hoping that guy pulls out before I do, because that ain't gonna work. It'll be awfully tight getting out of here. And at any rate, this is our dozer right here. The D6 Cat. Not sure you can see the securement on that thing. Maybe you can see it from the other side here. There we go. Anyways, I got X-chained on the back, coming right off the tracks here. Came off the tracks, went X-chained. This chain here, I don't know if you can see it or not. Oh, it's kind of loose. I just put it right up over the digger bar on the back. Give me 3 chains in the front, and then I have 3 chains on the back also. I X-chained off the tracks just like I did over there, or just like I did on the front. Kind of see that there. And then the blade was kind of tricky. Well, that thing loosened up too. I ended up coming off the D-ring, going right up over the grab bar up there, and coming back down the other side with that last chain. So
right across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, steel horses side by side.